No, no, fuck! After all that time of dragging that camera around, I fuck it up at, like, the last stop. Still making the noise that grates on my brain. I don't like it. Let's go to the hot spring. At least I can maybe get some of my stuff back. Oh shit, that was not useful. Nah, it's fine. Stop. Sam, you've got limited battery here. Try to conserve it. Jesus. I can handle a leisurely stroll. It's not that bad. You know, so Sam can carry...
Always like the quiet.
Fuck me. Oh, God. This is gonna be a bitch. Yeah, so Sam can carry like 150 kilograms on his back. Despite being Canadian, I have no idea what that number means. I only know pounds, and even pounds, I'm very good, very terrible at estimating weight. So I don't really know what that is. So, down. Seemingly faint, but by Sam. Measurable quantity of chiralium has been detected in this radium spring. It poses no risk to humans. What about the radium? Is radium bad for you? I don't know. On the contrary, it may well be the source of the water's miraculous healing properties. Okay, but what about the radium? Is that bad? Hey, it gave me back a little bit of battery. Let's try to use it to get out of... fuck. Okay, let's get this shit up the mountain. I can walk through this. Maybe this, fresh water will... Is that another thing of the... Seriously. Oh, god damn it. Why do I do this to myself? Hang on. I'm switching out skeletons and hoping that this one has full battery. It does not. Great. How much fresh water do you need? Jesus. Okay, let's try to distribute that a bit better. No, not that fresh water. This fresh water. I'll look at the gourd thing in a minute. I kind of forgot about that. That better not be for the photographer, I swear to God. North of Mountain Knot City. Where is this? Wait, is this the distribution center? North of Mountain? No, I'm not going back there. Fuck you. Come on, just get to the charger. Perfect. Oh, hey, I got a health bonus. Or stamina bonus, I guess, from that hot spring. Cool.
Beginning scan. Scanning bridges ID. Verifying ID. Clear. Weapons detected. All weapons will be locked until departure.
I forgot how nice of a place she has here. This place makes terrifying sounds. Yep, here's your ridiculous quantity of water. Hang on. One moment. That was 62 kilograms. So 1 kilogram of water is 1 liter. What does she need 62 liters of water for? My God. I mean, especially fresh water. Like, is that really going to be fresh by the time you get it out of there? It's bottled after all. Hello.
Oh, you're here. Good. You're one of a kind. You know that?
Thank you.
I'll never forget what you've done for us.
Did you receive the camera that I really should have delivered myself? I still regret that. There it is. That's what I wanted. Oh, hello.
I hope we get to meet again before too long.
Good work. New order of it.
I do think it's funny that the photographer of all people gives me a shotgun.
That firearm can be loaded with hematic rounds.
Hell yeah.
It's fitted with a dot sight as well. Should improve your aim.
Oh. Never mind, I just realized that it said lethal anti-personnel weapon. I am going to be not using that. Anything that's up the mountain? Nope. No. 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 How many cameras have you lost? Why are you so bad at holding on to those? That I can do. Yeah. Vietnam War books? I think, pretty soon here I'm going to be getting very up close and personal with Vietnam War era. I should probably bring a ladder. I should probably bring repair spray. I keep forgetting that I don't actually have that. I forgot that I've got a whole other skeleton on my back. Ah. I don't need this on the mountain. Perfect. That's manageable.
Order assigned.
Alright, let's get climbing. Let's go this way. Gonna get up there, and then we're gonna be done with playing tonight. And hopefully that will give me enough footage to get to... Oh! Wait, what? Why are gourds? I'll get to that in a moment. Explain this. Mr. Sam Bridges, thank you so much for bringing that cargo all the way out here. I must say, I didn't think I'd ever get a chance to meet a man I'd heard so much about. How have you heard about me? How is news traveling faster than I am? When, you know, there isn't an internet, really. I respect your mission to try to rebuild America of yore, though I can't say it's got anything to do with me. Frankly, I'm not even sure if I agree with it in principle. Understandable. I really am grateful, though, thanks to you. Thanks to you, my life's work is back on track. My beloved gourds are looking more healthy and lively than ever. This guy makes me think of... Oh, fuck, what's his... Hang on. I need to look up... it's not Callicletian... No, not Vitruvius, that's someone else. That's the guy Leonardo da Vinci sketched. Diocletian, that's it. Diocletian, the guy, just this thing of, you know, I don't necessarily agree with you rebuilding America. I don't care. It's got nothing to do with me. I'm happy growing gourds. It's very much like Diocletian's quote of, you know, Rome is collapsing. Everyone's begging him to come back and be the emperor again so that he can fix shit. And he just says, if you saw the cabbages I was growing, you would not be asking that of me. Like, that's what I'm getting from this guy, and I greatly respect it. My beloved gourds are looking more healthy and lively than ever. Admittedly, the ideal climate for gourds would be warmer than what we've got, but I've managed well enough. Are you growing them outside? How? How are they not melting? All things considered, I hope my father would be proud. Though he made a living as a novelist, he was also something of a gourd enthusiast. I felt compelled to carry on his legacy one way or another, and since I'm no wordsmith, I've really only had one choice. You know, I read somewhere that gourds used to be considered very lucky in the Far East, and that they're used as charms to ward off evil. Is that why all those gourd, canteens, not canteens, you know what I mean, the gourd jugs, exist? Kind of like the dream catcher of yours, come to think of it. Or like jack-o'-lanterns being carved to keep the demons away from you on the night when they all arise to wreak havoc on humanity. Which is coming up soon, coincidentally enough. Maybe after this video. I don't know when this is coming out, I've forgotten. Dear Mr. Sam Bridges. One moment. Fuck. Okay, episode 100 is actually going to be coming out at the very end of the month. I kind of forgot that it... Yeah, okay, never mind. Yeah, episode 100 is going to be the last... I'll talk about that afterwards. Mr. Sam Bridges, how many times is that now? I've lost count. Literally 2. Literally 2, man. Like, within an hour of each other. I tell you, though, I've grown so many gourds I don't even know what to do with. Every day I see more and more of those funny little shapes popping into existence. Warms my heart just to look at them. You're a weird, lonely man, and you need help. Remember the story of Noah's Ark? Sure. I'll bet you didn't know that there is a very similar tale in the Far East. It tells of a huge storm and an even bigger flood that followed. Seeing this, a man told his son and daughter to hide inside a pair of gourds. Ow, how big were these gourds? The flood grew greater and more terrible, and everybody died, except those 2 children, from whom we are all descended. So you see, gourds can save the world, and I do mean the world, not just America. I'm looking forward to giving you some come harvest time. You really are a weird person. Isn't it weird how everyone has a flood myth? Like, I need... At some point I should look it up, but, like, you know, there's Noah's flood in the Bible, of course, which everyone knows. There was a... I think the flood that they think... Well, not think, but, like, you know, this is what the Bible kind of based that story on, was some... I want to say Sumerian story of it. I don't think it was the Epic of Gilgamesh, but... Holy shit, when did that bridge happen? That's pretty awesome. Yeah, like there was some ancient story. Actually, it might have been Epic of Gilgamesh. Some story about like a giant flood. And this was like, you know, written thousands of years before the Bible. And then I remember there is one tale of Zeus and Hermes, I think it was, just wandering about, as gods do in ancient Greece, checking to see if there was anyone in a town who would let them, you know, stay the night, because hospitality was a huge thing in ancient Greece, like, and everyone there was an asshole and saying, no, fuck you, get out of here, you weird vagrants. Some people did... A couple was nice enough to say, yeah, sure, we'll keep you here. I don't think they knew they were gods, but I think they kind of suspected and figured we probably should let these people stay just in case. Obviously, it turns out they are gods. Might as well. And what happened after that? Yeah, then, you know, the gods... being happy about them, giving them food and a place to stay, said, hey, by the way, this town is corrupt and full of heathens. Get to the high ground, we're about to rain, you know, an apocalypse down on these people. So they, you know, go up to the mountains, and then watch as their entire town gets flooded and all their friends die. Because, you know, they were assholes who didn't give food to strangers. Weird story, but again, that is also weird because that is reminiscent of the whole Sodom and Gomorrah thing where, was it the angels told... Fuck, it's... I think it was... I don't know how the name was pronounced. It's spelled the same as Job, like the career, but I think I'm assuming it's Job. I don't know. I think they told him, like, you know, God won't destroy Sodom and Gomorrah if you can find, like, 10 good people in the city. Obviously, we know how that went. Didn't work out so well, and so they were rightly smited. Kind of the same thing. And then, of course, that thing talking about, some Asian myth about... Fuck it, I have to go to Hartman anyways, right? You know, some Asian myth about a flood where 2 people survived. I think there's some obscure Gaelic myth? Like Irish myth, like this kind of explains how fucking why is everything up to... Oh my god. Oh, that is disgusting. No, nope. Nope, I'm not standing for that. Yeah, there's some... I think it's like about how the first people came to Scotland. There we go. You know, it doesn't really matter. Let's just do that. About how the first people came to Scotland and there was some kind of giant flood that they... In Scotland, Ireland... I think I said Scotland a few times there, but you know what I mean. And, like, Ireland was high enough that it wasn't affected by weird texture lines, and that's how the first Irish people came to be. I don't know how true that is, like, you know, in terms of it being a myth, because I think, you know, the Gaelic stuff got really fucked up by the Christian missionaries. Like, there's not a lot that's... I don't think... For some reason, I thought that said Soviet something. I'm not going to the Carol artist. I've already got too much on my back. But yeah, like, I don't know if that was just, you know, a continuation of, you know, Noah's Ark story and all that, and it just kind of got blended in with that, saying, oh, that's actually what you Gaelic heathens believe is actually what we believe. See, it's the same story, and they just worked it together, but I don't know how accurate the initial myth was. But isn't that kind of weird how everyone, at some point, has a myth about a giant flood? I mean, they were probably fairly common at times, but, you know, it's kind of interesting. Like, there must have been... It almost makes you think, like, was there actually some giant epic flood that all of these myths are based on, that everyone experienced at different times, and they all have a cultural memory of it? Let's just do all this. Did I just... Okay, good. I don't think I actually brought the, lost cargo.
Look, I'm sorry to impose.
Oh, seriously? What, did you lose his boots or something?
Ask if it wasn't important.
What?
Wow, you really took great care of everything. I mean, honestly, you'd be hard pressed to call this anything less than perfect.
Wait, what was that weird lead up? You made it sound like, hey, sorry you've come all this way, but we've got a new thing for you to deal with. And then you're just thanking me for doing the job that you didn't even tell me to do in the first place? Weird conversation skills. Anyways, I've been talking about blood myths for a long-ass time. I sure hope that all fits in one video nice and cleanly. My god, yes, I get it. Just finish.
We're going to get through this because of you. Thank you, Sam.
Thanks, bro. Okay, what else do I have here? Lost cargo. That's going to Hartman. I can take that. Okay, all this is going to Hartman, so I'm just going to keep it on me. Okay, nothing else is going to Hartman. That's good. Okay, so I have an absolute mess on my back. But that's not a problem. I'm gonna take a nap. And then I'm gonna log off. Ooh. Actually got a lot accomplished, though I'm still very pissed off. Oh, hang on. That actually just made me remember that I need to get rid of all of these, because I'm done it. Huzzah! Don't really need notes anymore, I guess. I sure hope those were actually on there. Did I? Okay, good. I did have notes turned on this time.
Good morning, Sam. Blood collection complete. Thank you for your generosity.
Okay. Yeah, let's just read our mail. And then call it a night. Dear Sam, you've done more for my family than you can ever know. It's a tremendous comfort to know that my husband didn't die in vain. How did he die exactly? Especially since it seems his work was so important. My daughter has her heart set on doing even more, though. She says she's going to investigate further. Okay. Proud as I am, though, the thought of her putting herself in danger yet again is, well, let's just say I'm a little conflicted, considering your husband kind of died doing the same thing. Understandable. But I expect a man like you would call that being selfish. I don't care. Forgive me. The last thing you need is me burdening you with my worries. You be careful out there, you hear? Yep, no problem. No promises, though. Okay, but on that note... this is one of the few times that I've made it back without getting covered in chiralium. I think. Unless it's happened more or less times than I think it has. God, it's still arranged in a disgusting manner. Hate that. Nope. This. Why is... There. Let's fix that before it gives me an aneurysm. Why are you like this? You, get out. There we go. That's better. I'm not sure if I need to be carrying this many guns, but I don't know what's past this point, so better safe than dead. Alright, but on that note, yeah, I'll just reiterate how things are going. I'm going to be trying to get this to episode 99, so that I can start fresh on episode 100 and go straight to Hartman. And start the, you know, whole thing of doing actual missions for the story again. Also, as I said when I began this recording, but, you know, just wanted to make sure it's reiterated here, I'll say it again in episode 100. Once we get to episode 100, it's only going to be one episode of Death Stranding a week. Because I am, like, right now it is technically Friday morning. I've only got one episode of Death Stranded prepared. Like, I'm literally only I'm only ready for half the next week. So I am horrendously behind on Death Stranding videos, and I need to catch up again. So I'm going to reduce the number that I'm uploading. If I'm lucky, if you guys are lucky, assuming you actually enjoy watching this, I will be back to doing 2 videos a week in the new year. Shut up. In the new year, I'm going to be back to 2 episodes a week. But that is, assuming that I catch up by that point, which is hard to say. I might just stick with this for a while. No way of knowing. We'll find that out later at some point. So I'm just going to save. And log off and go to sleep. So, yeah. I don't really know how to end this. So I'm going to say, read up on flood myths. They usually have some kind of moral imperative. I don't know if imperative is the right word, but I'm going to say it with confidence that it is. Okay, bye. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed, please press all of the buttons and follow me in all the places. Hope to see you next time, but until then, good night.